Can you imagine a night without moon? Well, it's very difficult just to think about it. What would happen if moon disappears suddenly? Well, the answer of this question is very simple, and that is they will not exist. And why I am saying this? Let's explore. The moon is the most brightest object which we see in the night sky. And since its birth, the moon revolves around the planet Earth. And not only this, it is playing the gravitational tug of war with the oceans of our Earth. Because the moon have the gravity, and when it comes near to the Earth's gravity, it attracts the tides, and it's called the tidal waves which we see in the oceans. This is not due to the wind movement, it is just due to the gravitational pull of the moon. Well, the moon is very important to our planet. And why I am saying this, there are a lot of reasons. So one by one, let's explore what are those. Without moon's strong gravitational influence, the world would spin 3 or 4 times faster than it does now. Here comes the bad news. Rotating at that speed, we would experience wind up to 480 kilometers per hour. Birds and insects would have no chance of survival. And only those animals will survive at that condition who will live underground. For the first few days, the moon's absence will not make any great impact on the human beings, but for the animals, it will make a very great impact within some days. Actually, what will happen? You know, the animals use moonlight to find their food at night because they are having a great source of light at the night, the moon, and without the moon, how will they find the food? So they will be in a very great trouble. Some predators like owls and lions use this technique to find the food, and in the darkness, it will become more harder for them to find the food. There will be no movement in the water of the oceans because the tide will not form, and just because of this, some sea animals will also affect it. Season and the climate will also affect it with the absence of moon. We know that the earth is 23.4 degree tilted, and if the moon disappears suddenly, what will happen? The stabilization of the earth will disturb, and just due to this, the earth will be at the tilted and about 45 degrees. Okay, so it will make a very great impact on the seasons. The summer, winter, spring, autumn, all these such type of seasons will have no meaning, and there is a very huge possibility that the ice age will come again. We know that when the earth was newly formed, the ice age came, and there will be a new ice age which will come after some thousands of years from now. If the seasons will affect, then the temperature will also affect. So there will be a very great variation in the temperature. Okay, it means that the temperature can reach 0 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Celsius also. So there will be some cold places, there will be some hot places. So there will be a very variation, and this variation will cause a very huge problem to the human beings and the animals. Most of the species which lives on this planet of the animals will wipe out, and there is very huge chances that about half of the population of the world will also affected, and mostly the people will die. Moon also acts like a defense for our planet, because whenever the asteroids comes, most of the asteroids are attracted by the moon, and they just land over there, they fall there and protects us. But if there will be no moon, what will happen? A lot of asteroids will hit the earth, and you know that what happens when an asteroid hits? A very huge destruction occurs, and I hope that the moon should not go away from us. But yeah, it's a fact that the moon goes away from us. Okay, and the speed is very slow, even we can't notice, and it is about 4 centimeters a year. When our planet Earth was newly born, the rotation speed of this planet was very high, and even we can't imagine. But when the moon formed, it slowed down the speed of Earth, and just because of this, we are having a day of 24 hours. But at the beginning of the planet, the day was not more than 1 hour or 2 hours. Okay, and if the moon disappears suddenly, what will happen? The days will become shorter and shorter, and it will come and it will reach about 8 or 6 hour day, and it's a very small day. How will you manage, guys? It's 100% true that without moon, life can't exist on this planet, and I have told you the reasons. But the thing is that the moon is not going to destroy by any planet, and no asteroid is coming towards the moon to destroy it. And we are safe. Our moon is also safe for the few centuries, for the few thousands years also. Okay, and let's see what will happen after millions of years. So there is no need to worry about it. If you are new to my channel, then subscribe it and hit the bell icon to never miss the latest updates of my video. And friends, we will meet in a new video regarding to a new topic of science.